We couldn't leave our homes.
How are we going to get medicine for our daughter?
What should we do?
Chai Lifeline could have shut down, just like the rest of the world.
Instead, we opened up like never before.
Chai Lifeline's mission is to provide support to people affected by illness.
In the age of the pandemic, everyone became a Chai Lifeline client. Everybody became a part of our family. Everyone realized that they were affected by illness.
There were many staff who didn't take salary for months, and the challenge of being able to be going through something yourself and be there for the community.
It was so powerful and it was so unifying.
It's something that I'll never forget.
When COVID hit, there was a need to suddenly shift all of our programming because the need was there. The families still needed support. Kids were isolated and needed connection.
We had to think more outside the box and create new ways to provide respite.
Some of the programs that we recreated was our Shining Stars program, which is after-school activities at home, paint nights for the family, pizza making night, comedy evening with a barbecue, drive-by ice cream truck, outdoor movie theater drive-in, Camp Lifeline in your own backyard. Every day we would send out a schedule of different events that the kids could join online. We sent weekly deliveries to everyone's home with toys and art supplies and fun things to keep the kids engaged.
We realized nobody could go over the borders and we wouldn't be able to go to the Bike for Chai in the States. Chai Lifeline Canada adapted to the situations that were going on, and they made a ride in Mont-Tremblant. Not only was it adapting and it wasn't just pivoting to, save the scenario, but it was actually they came out of it with more riders than they would have gotten from Canada to do the ride. And we raised a lot of money for Chai Lifeline Canada, and it was an awesome ride.
Unfortunately, Lilu got unexpectedly hospitalized the day before her birthday. Because it was COVID, the normal sort of process of how something like this would come together wasn't happening. Our first call was to Chai Lifeline, immediately called our case manager and let her know what was going on and said, you gotta help us out here.
A bunch of people come in the door and start yelling happy birthday, and I get a lot of gifts, and I got to pie a nurse in the face.
I think it's gonna go down in history as your favorite birthday party of all time.
They were so creative with ways to do things virtually. There was no transition, it was easy and equally as fun.
I'm so proud of really every aspect of what the organization was able to accomplish. We sold meals to donors in their home, and we went over the edge for Chai. Whatever we could do to raise funds, we did. The services that we were able to provide and online support groups that, from people across the country who we didn't think to do that before COVID. Counselors would come to our offices and pick up activities and take them to backyards where we had socially distanced markers in kids' backyards, and they connected over Zoom. The innovation, it was just incredible, and everybody was just struggling, but the entire staff stood up and said, we are not going to stop.
If you only have $1 to donate to any organization, you should donate it to Chai Lifeline.
You're helping us, regular families that have had something happen that interrupted our normal life, something that we didn't want to happen but are now dealing with. It's very comforting to know that if you do need them, they will be there for you.
I will spend the rest of my life making sure that everybody knows how valuable those donation dollars are.